Well, hello there, folks. How are you? I hope you're having a great day so far and a very warm welcome back to What's for Tea. And I hope that I find you very well. So today I've made a batch of these very simple potato cakes. You know, we typically have these with a traditional cooked breakfast or on a roll with black pudding or egg, bacon, sausage, that kind of thing. But some people just have them hot with butter or jam and call it a day. So I'm just going to run you through how I'm making these, and this recipe will get you at least 12 of these potato cakes, obviously depending on the size of your cutter. So I'll just show you everything I'm using, but as usual, everything will be on the screen as I'm using it, and it'll be underneath the video in the description box as well. So I've got plain flour, potatoes, salt, butter, and I've also got one egg. You know, not many ingredients at all. But the first thing you want to do is boil your potatoes. So get a large pan, and these are my potatoes here. These are Maris Piper potatoes. I'd recommend using a nice dry floury potato, not a waxy one. So something like Maris Piper, Desiree, King Edward, something like that. Pop them into some cold water and then bring them up to the boil. Once they're at the boil, you can grab your salt and just put a good dash of salt in there. You want your water nice and salty, just to give the water a bit of flavour. So once you're there, you can pop your lid on, and you want to cook these until they're tender. So it'll probably take you around about 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, come back, give them a wee prod, make sure they're nice and soft, and just drain out the water. To this, I'm going to add a good knob of butter, which is around about 25 grams. You know, you don't have to be exact. This isn't an exact science, you know, just throw in what you like. You can add in some chopped herbs as well if you like, but I'm just going to keep it simple. Once it's nice and smooth, I'm going to add an egg. This is completely optional, but this is going to give them extra richness. But like I said, you don't have to add the egg if you don't want to. And it helps to bind things together as well, because now we're going to add your flour. So this is 125 grams of plain flour. I'm going to add this in a couple of stages. Just make sure it's well mixed in between. Just keep going until you've used all of your flour up. You're going to need extra flour because we're going to roll this out on your work surface, and it's quite a sticky mixture, so you're going to want plenty of flour because we want to bring this into a ball so that you can roll it out nice and easy. And then when you use your cutter, you know, it doesn't all stick to your cutter. So once you're happy, go over to your work surface, pop down some more plain flour, put your mixture in the centre, and you just want to sort of work this into a ball. Add as much flour as you need. You know, you can't overflour these because it's just that kind of dough. But you just want to keep going until you've got a nice ball that you can easily roll out and it's no longer sticking to your hands or the surface. Just make sure you've got plenty of flour underneath because you don't want them to stick to your surface, like I said. Then you can go in with your cutter. I am using a 6 centimetre cutter, and I said, you know, you will get around about, well, a minimum of 12 potato cakes from this recipe, and this is what you're looking for here. You can also, you know, go in with a spatula and just sort of flip your cutter up, and it will catch your potato cake just as it lifts up. You know, if you're finding they're sticking to your surface. But like I said, do use plenty of flour because this will want to stick to your surface. And you can re-roll this as many times as you need to. So go over to your cooker in a sort of low to medium heat. I've got some olive oil in there. You just want to fry these on each side for about 4 or 5 minutes until they go nice and toasty looking, just like this. So make sure they're well fried on each side, and that's them done. So like I said, we would typically have these with a cooked breakfast, you know, bacon, egg, sausage, tomato, mushrooms, haggis, black pudding, that kind of thing. But they're also very popular served on a bread roll with a wee bit of butter and then the filling of your choice. I think these go great with black pudding, so that's what I've done today. But they're also great with square sausage, bacon, fried egg. You know, you can make whatever you like. These are absolutely delicious, and I know it's carbs on carbs, but do give it a go. They are amazing. So let me know if you're planning on giving that one a go. Like I said, not many ingredients, very, very easy to make, but do use plenty of flour, because that's the most common, not mistake, but it's the most common complaint. You know, it sticks to the surface, it sticks to the rolling pin, sticks to the cutter. So the more flour you've got in there, the less chance there is of that happening. And just before I go you, before it disappears, I wanted to say a massive thank you as usual to the supporters of the channel over on my Patreon page, and to the channel members here on YouTube as well, for you all for watching and leaving your lovely comments. And I'll be back during the week for another wee recipe, back on Saturday with our shopping unbagging, or back on Sunday for our family meals of the week. But whenever you choose to join me again, have a wonderful rest of your day and rest of your week, and I'll catch you off as soon back here on What's for Tea. Bye now.